Back then, it was like peak anxiety. I'm a perfectionist, so I feel like it takes me like 4 times as long as the average person. This is the apple worry stone I've made. What I studied wasn't what I was going to pursue. For them people that get really agitated, this is perfect. You can flick and it's like a faster flick. It is day 3 in the studio, preparing for my shop drop. I started on Monday and today is Wednesday. My hope is that I can be done with all of this on Friday and launch next week. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, so we'll see how that works out. So yesterday I was working on the packaging. I did promise that I would choose one and I wouldn't change it. I am interested to see which one you wanted or which one you preferred, but let me know in the comments. But yes, so I went with the glowing one, and I am making apple worry stones to go along with the theme of the apple Scruffbutt that I made with the recipe cards. So the idea is that the little worry stones are the leftovers from the Scruffbutts. So all their little outfits that they discarded is like a deflated apple. So I thought that's quite funny and kind of cute. But it works out really well having the bites because it acts like a extra like sensory thing, which I really like, because the reason I haven't yet made worry stones is because, one, I didn't really know what to make, and number 2, I don't know, I'm very particular. Like if I'm agitated, the last thing I want to do is like just do a smooth circle on a worry stone. I'm not always in that mood. That might be more like if I'm feeling calm, but it's just like an extra reassurance. But sometimes you need something a bit rough, you know what I mean? Like, I know there's people out there that like picking things. I'm not like that, but I like the feeling of something like rough on my finger. So yeah, the concept is the bites, you can kind of like flick on them and rub on them, and there's 2 sections, one with bigger bites, and it feels different to the smaller bites which are quicker. So it's like you get 2 different types of satisfaction. If you feel like really agitated, you might find you go for the small bites, and then if you're a bit agitated, you might go more for the like big bites, and it feels really satisfying. Actually, I'll film that so you can see what I mean, because I'm kind of doing a bad reveal here, so I'll do a better one. I'll just yeah, set up the camera and you'll be able to see way better. This is the apple worry stone I've made. I'm really proud of it. It's really smooth, and here are the bites either side, the large and the small. So when you're feeling a bit calm and you just need a little bit of reassurance, you can go in circles. It kind of looks like a heart shape, which I really like. You can't see it here, but it's a lot more visible in person. And yeah, so you can rub on it like this, which is really satisfying. You can flick the bites, and it feels really satisfying to just really go to town on that. And you've also got this one here that you can flick, and it's like a faster flick, if that makes sense. And yeah, you can really do anything with it. It feels so satisfying. So for them people that get really agitated, this is perfect. And I love the size of it. It's like kind of chunky, but it's satisfying. So yeah, that's the apple. And today I am making a green version of this one. The idea is that if you don't know which colour you want, if you're really struggling, or if you like the idea of like blind bags and stuff, I'm really excited about this. You won't know which one you get until you order it and you've opened it. It's either out now or it's out soon. I'm so excited about it. And yeah, so this is the apple, and it will be inside one of these and you'll be able to rip it open with the dots that I'm going to do with the sewing machine like I showed the other day. So yeah, I'm so excited to launch this. I really hope people like this. Oh, it's so sunny today. So yeah. So today, like I said, I'm going to work on the green worry stone. I don't know if I'm going to do make to order or just make a bunch and package them up ready. That'd be really satisfying, but I don't know if that's a waste of clay in case no one orders them. So yeah, that's the only thing being a new small business. It's like, these are the kind of things you have to think about. Like, if you know that you've got an audience and you know that they're going to work well and people are going to buy them, you can just make a whole batch and have that satisfaction. Whereas when you're new and you haven't had orders or anything, it's a lot more stressful and you don't know how it's going to pan out. So you do have to do make to order really, otherwise you just have lots of dead stock. And it's quite like anxiety inducing, to be honest, just seeing like all these things and they're not being sold. So oh gosh, I'm really shiny today. It's a bit hot, but yeah, probably need to open the windows again. I shut them because I feel anxious talking with the windows open, so I'm gonna open them now because I'm boiling. So yeah, I'm going to go work on the worry stones now, and yeah, I'm excited to make the green one. It's going to be the same colour as the little apple that holds the recipe cards. Hopefully I remember the recipe that I made for that colour because I mix all my clay. But yeah, I'll see what I can film. My phone tripod did just break for the table, so I don't know if I can get good footage, but either way you're going to see the end product, and yeah, so I'm going to work on that today. Yeah. There's so much dust everywhere, it's so annoying. So now I'm just going to cover this in the green, and then I'll be able to get started on making the bites and the stem. I think this might actually take me a while, to be honest, because smoothing it out, like, I don't know why it takes so long. But also I am a perfectionist, so I feel like it takes me like 4 times as long as the average person. Whilst I'm doing this, if you're interested in sticking around, I can talk a bit about my background and who I am and stuff. So if you don't know, my name is Emily and I'm 29. I live in Kent in the UK, and yeah, I'm an artist, and at least trying to be. I've been creative probably my whole life, to be honest. I've hoarded every kind of fabric and cardboard you can, and that's why I have so much stuff in the studio, honestly, because I've held on to everything. I am a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to art supplies. So I will have like literally the tiniest bit of fabric and you'll think like, why don't you throw that away? But somehow I have ended up using things. So like I have bought things when I was like 8, like pieces of fabric from Cornwall that were really pretty, and I've used it in my 20s. And I find that kind of funny, but at the same time it's really nice because it means the things that you make with things that were older, they hold like sentimental value even though you've just made it. It feels like very comforting and warm. It's like this apron. I actually made it out of jeans that I've collected since I was young from my dad. He's given me like I always asked for his jeans because, you know, denim fabric, it's so usable and I love to sew. So yeah, like I held on to all these pairs of jeans. I don't even know how many pairs of jeans this is made out of, and made a little apron, and now it feels like weirdly sentimental because it's like all the jeans that my dad wore, and there's something very like sweet about that. And it makes me really happy and weirdly helps me create more. Even though hoarding's not the best when it comes to art supplies, it's handy and also adds so much more sentimental value to your items that you make. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, I was just saying, so my background is I studied at college art and design, and then I went on to university for I think 3 years doing animation. I really thought that I was going to go down the career path of animation because I do love it, but I don't know if you've animated before, but it takes a lot out of you. Like there is like 25 drawings in 1 second, if that makes sense. And so you're drawing just thousands and thousands of drawings like non-stop, and I just found it so difficult because my attention span is very small, and I find repetitive tasks, some I like them, but this, like drawing the same thing over and over again, I couldn't do it. I found it really overwhelming. So them 3 years were really difficult for me, and yeah, I found it a lot. And looking at it now, I think I went down like the 2D illustration route when it came to animation, and looking back I'm like I should have gone down the stop motion with like clay or fabrics and stuff. That's way more up my alley. But I think I was very anxious at that time. I've always been an anxious person, but back then it was like peak anxiety. Like I always struggled in both school and education to put myself out there because I've always been very anxious and withdrawn. Since I've learned a lot about my brain, and I can understand why I struggled, but I'm very visual and I'm a visual learner, and I wasn't given that really. So yeah, so I did animation, and after graduating I kind of just went to a standstill because what I studied wasn't what I was going to pursue. Because I was more in the illustration route. I think if I did the stop motion, I would have somehow tried to get a job in like maybe making sets for stop motion. I think that would have been really cool, but I think I just wasn't there to make that happen. Like I was going through some personal things and it just wasn't in my wheelhouse. So that's what led me here, because I went through so many different things, so many mental battles, honestly, in my 20s, and it's taken me until now to get to this point to pick up some clay, and just create and make things, and hopefully make this my job and just make my dreams come true. So that is what I'm doing. So if ever you buy from me, you are just fueling my dreams, and it's very positive, and at the same time you get to enjoy having these like very lovingly made items that I've made, like these pieces of art essentially, and I think that's really beautiful. So yeah, that's me, that's what I do, and that's where I've been. And yeah, I love to sew, I love to bake. That's always been a big passion of mine. I thought I was going to start a like vegan bakery. That was at one point in my early 20s. I thought that's what I was going to do. I thought I was going to make a home bakery, but it turns out there's a lot of steps to make that happen, and I didn't have the tools to make that happen. So it's taken me a long time to get here, but I'm just grateful that I'm here now and that I'm starting and I'm pursuing it, and hopefully it works out for me. And I think as long as I keep going, as long as I show to you who I am, I think that people will want to support me and people will be rooting for me, I hope. So yeah, so on that note, I finished smoothing this out and I now need to clean it because it's completely covered in tiny bits of fibre and dust. I'm gonna do that and stop chatting and make that happen because it's not gonna do it on its own. Trying to get rid of as much as I can. Whoa, brain. I have lost my brain today, so sorry about that. Yeah, so I am going to try and get all the little bits of dust and fibres off this apple, and then probably next I will add a stem, and from there I will probably do the bites. So yeah, I'm still debating if I want to add a leaf on this one or not, like the apple here, but yeah, we'll see. This is what it looks like. It's looking really good so far, I think. It's got the little stem in it, and I just need to add the little bites on the sides. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So, trying to sit down. I really like how this apple is looking. And yeah, I'm just gonna add the bites now and see if I want to add a leaf or not. So far I'm thinking I might not, just to keep it consistent, because I don't know if it would be too chunky if I add a leaf. So yeah, I'll see what it looks like with the bites and then I'll go from there. Okay, I am on the last leg. I am just finalising getting rid of every speck of dust on the bites, and then I can bake it. I'm so happy I managed to do this all in one day. It's funny because it looks so simple, but it takes so long to do if you don't want dust on it, and there's so many specks of dust, but it's worth it because the end product is very high quality and it's very satisfying, and I know that I'm doing the best that I can and giving the best I can for people that are buying from me. So just know that everything I make, I put so much effort into. I am going to leave the leaf. I don't think I'm going to put a leaf on it. I think it actually is more satisfying having it super smooth and having these as the main areas where you can do things, and that way it can match the other one really nicely. I think they did a really good job at recreating it as well. I'm going to bake this and then I guess I'll do a final reveal and yeah, package them up. So now I am just printing all of these out. I think I'm going to print 6 for now, and yeah, I'll just have them all prepped and ready to go. So if I get any orders, I'll be able to just whip them up really fast. So the apple worry stone is in the oven, and I'm so nervous to look at it just in case there's any cracks, but I have a feeling it's going to be good, and I'm really excited to package it up and put it in its packaging. I'm currently printing some of these, so I'll be able to test out, I'll be able to do the sewing machine and test out the rip on it and see what it looks like and how it goes, because I got new paper. It's like a high quality thinner paper, so the rip will be even more satisfying. Okay, so I'm going to check out the apple worry stone and go to the oven and see how it baked. Just pop the microphone down there. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, I think it's all good. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Ta-da! I think it turned out so cute. It's really smooth. Feels really good to rub in circles and to flick on the big one and the little one. That's how it compares. Oh, they look so cute together. Oh, I really love both of them. I think they both have their own little charm. And yeah, I'm so excited to put them in their little packaging and make these little blind bags. I just love this feeling. Like, it feels so good to do that. And I love that there's a tiny one. It's like they feel so different. Like, this one's like a bigger, like it's like, and then this one's like, I don't know if that makes sense, but the only way I can explain it is through sound. But it feels so good. It feels really good. Oh, I'm so happy. So yeah, shop drop soon. Maybe out now, I'm not sure when I'm releasing this video. And I hope you buy one, and maybe you'll even get a blind bag. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think honestly these work so well as a little pair. I think the colours match so nicely. I love the idea if people would like both colours, honestly, like, and you just choose what your mood is on the day, like which colour you're feeling, because I don't know why, but this red feels very like romantic, very like, I don't know, like cozy, and this one feels very playful and like, I don't know, you're feeling very like positive and like you want to get outside. I just love the feeling. That's what they look like side by side. So that is it for today. We'll see if I continue this video tomorrow or if this is the end, but I hope you really enjoyed the video and that you're getting something from this. Maybe I'm just in the background as you're also making some clay things or whatever you're doing. And I hope you're enjoying this. I hope I'm not waffling too much, but I really hope that you purchase one of these little worry stones because they're so cute and I would love for you to have one. And yeah, like, let me know if you end up getting one, maybe if you end up getting a blind bag with one of these in it. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day or evening or night. Thank you so much for watching. Go look at my website, see if there's anything you fancy, see if you want to get a little worry stone or a blind bag, and or even, obviously, I forgot, this little guy. Like, if you want one of these little guys with a pack of 10 recipe cards, go get them now. I'm only selling 10 because I've ordered these to get printed professionally. So there's limited stock, so if you want one of these, go now, go see if there's any left. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day and see you next time. Bye.